Hello, welcome back to the Feature's 31 Days of Horror Advent Calendar. I'm Giovanni Carlo.
I'm John Vandeloo.
And today we're talking about the 1996 horror classic, Scream. Scream is one of the first meta horror movies. This movie just deconstructs what the whole genre is about. And that's why it had to be on the list fairly early for us. But at the same time, as being so funny and taking such an interesting look at the genre, it's also very scary and pretty gory as well.
Yeah, that opening scene with Drew Barrymore is really scary. Like when you first put that movie in and that's what's happening right off the bat.
It's a great bait and switch too, because at that time Drew Barrymore was a big star, a big actress. So I think everybody coming in this movie, they put her on the cover of all the posters of the movie itself. So I think everyone was expecting like, okay, this is our main character, this is who we lash onto. And in the first few minutes, it doesn't go so well for her.
Took a little influence from Alfred Hitchcock on that one, I believe.
Yeah, except he waited for like halfway through the movie. Wes Craven's like, let's get her out in like 5 minutes. But as we've said, this is one of Wes Craven's first real big hit. I mean, as far as like mainstream movies go, I mean, he had Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. But this one was one of these movies that I think really hit the mainstream in a big way, that people really love this movie and still watch it today every single Halloween season.
Well, it's like that popcorn flick, the way like horror movies are nowadays. It brings in a lot of money, you can do them low budget, it's still going to fill the theaters.
This is one that can put butts in seats. I think that sometimes when you have horror movies, you either have the ones that are a little more alienating, that are the more gory, really scary stuff. Not everybody's ready for a horror movie like that, where this one I think is accessible to all kinds of audiences.
And I love the meta, too.
Yes.
That's the self-aware.
And that's the thing that I think makes this movie special, is that it's the first time I think that anybody ever went, let's take a look at the conventions of the genre, let's kind of poke fun at the system here that we've kind of created over the decades, which Wes Craven himself had a hand creating, and The Last House on the Left, and The Hills Have Eyes. I mean, this guy helped really shape horror throughout the 70s and 80s, so for him to be able to take a step back here, getting close to the 2000s, and hey, this is what horror movies are all about. I love Jamie Kennedy's character, how he's kind of breaking down, like, these are things you do, these are things you don't do if you want to make it out of a horror movie.
Yeah. And I love David Arquette's character too. Like as a kid watching this movie, David Arquette, some of you kind of latch on to. He's the comic relief, but he's just a likable character. You know, he has his badass moments, but he's like that everyday guy.
Yeah, exactly. And this is one of the few starring roles for Neve Campbell. If you guys don't remember who Neve Campbell is, she's the girl from Scream. This is an absolute classic. This is the first meta horror movie. There's a few more down on the calendar. If you take a look at it on our Twitter page, you're able to get the calendar, print it off, and follow along with us every single day this month. So that's been us talking a little bit about Scream. Go ahead and watch it today for your Thursday, October 6th. We'll see you tomorrow, October 7th, for some more horror. I've been Giovanni Carlo.
I'm John Vandeloo.
Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Is Scream your favorite horror movie? Is it your least favorite horror movie? Tell us how wrong we are, how right we are. Engage with us here on Twitter as well, at BacktoFeature. And we'll talk to you, chat movies all day. We're so excited to be doing this all throughout October. We'll see you tomorrow.
What's your favorite scary movie?